Alright folks, welcome back. The team still thinks the 1 hour Naneinf is possible. The only question is, who's it gonna be? Me, C-dubs, or stupid? Let's find out. Not here. Investment tag. Usually I go for the rare tag, but investment tag could work. We could get a rare anyway. Discount voucher, you gotta take it. Arts flush. Overstock is good. Alright, looking for Hermie. I can make hearts. I can question, what was the previous boss? Okay. Let's make some lucky cards. Alright, can we get an ace? Ace wins if we draw it. Full house also works. Okay. Overstock, don't do me dirty. Arcana, no Hermie, we go Judgment. That's not it either. Go next. So... Ace, king, let's go double up king like that. Ace high, gay. Should have discarded more so we could get the Mystic Summit. I think with the Mystic Summit that would have won. Alright, Mega Buffoon. Clever Joker works. Go next. Play only one hand type. Got it. I discarded an 8. That's okay. Queens and jacks. There you go. Okay. Death. Mars. Boss reroll's good. Okay, we got 2 very good vouchers. Actually, we got 3 very good vouchers. We can make a gold king. And probably don't do Faces Joker. Just do business card. Maybe keep the 8 this time. How about I turn a jack into a king? Yes. Red seal. Okay, so we can make lucky 8s. Red seal queen. Boss is extra large. Okay. Looking for Mars. Other stuff probably doesn't matter. How about 8s and jacks? I'm gonna save death for my kings. Okay. Suits, we don't know yet. But I can turn a 7 into another king. Okay. Trying to get off the 8-ball. What's in here? Another red seal for a king of diamonds. I'm gonna do diamonds because the other one's also diamonds. Even though there's a bloodstone here. Magician. Go next. Alright, so takes 2 pair a couple times to win. Maybe should have used the magician on the red seals. Okay. We do 7s and kings. I could do 7s and jacks. Can do kings and queens. All right. I need some scoring jokers. Telescope shows me flushes. Ace and 3, we can hang them. Jacks, I can turn into queens. Gonna say no on this showman. Take a bull instead of the 8-ball. All right. Looking for 2 pair face cards. How about queens and 8s? $64 on the bull. Okay. We have red seal. We don't need standard packs. Eights and 10s, might as well. All right, looking for 6 cents. Not here. Go next. How about high card queen? Okay, extra hand size is good. Strength, a queen and a 5. Pool for more strength is fine. Go next. Boss gonna debuff my face cards. Alright, let's try to make some more kings. Alright, I need to do 5 more of those in order for the telescope to stop showing me Uranus. I can do hearts. We had hearts. Hermie. No 6 cents, go next. All right, I want to go here. I want to go probably these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking for a chariot for the red seal. We can probably drop the clever joker now. Alright, snap off a 2. Strength 2 queen. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay. Just looking for 6 cents. Extra hand size, good. Maybe rebate. Snap off a 7. Rebate on kings. Star, no. We want hearts. We can make luckies. Hermie gives me 20. We can go one more. I have the chariot for the red seal. Rebate on 7s. Looking for the red seal here. Okay. This boss base chips and multi-hat doesn't matter because we have the bull. Probably we have to play 2 hands though, and that's okay. So steel. Spin the wheel. Go one more. Don't need the 8s anymore. Kings with a stone card. Stone card helps. I can play high card. All right. Empress is only $8. Sun is fine. Celestial packs, we can get Mars cards. Telescope is finally done showing me Uranus. Let's go one more. Golden ticket. Instead of business card, that makes sense. No discards. So snap off the 2. Rebate on 5s. All right. 1, 2, 3. Parts. Might be able to get rid of the bull soon because of the telescope. Chariot helps. Do you want Northern Lion here? Maybe. So what's this boss? Yeah, Northern Lion instead of golden ticket. Snap off the 7. Rebate on queens. I have one more red seal king. I'm gonna save the chariot. Okay. There's a blue joker instead of... Gonna drop the photograph. Here. Deal. Good. Overstock? Great. So now we're looking for 6 cents. There's a bull. We said we don't care about this boss. $16 temperance. Looking for a gift card. Could be DNA. I don't hate that idea. Let's go next. So snap off the 4. Rebate the 10s. Copy steal. No steal. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. I need to copy my red seal. Otherwise, we are slightly exposed here. Baron makes everything fine. So, Baron replaces photograph. 6 cents. Take the plutonium. Death card. Go next. Snap off the ace. Rebate the 4s. Copy the steal. Cool. Cool. I need 6 cents. Snap off the 3. Copy the steal. Alright, okay, ending to ante-8, we have double overstock. Still looking for that ectoplasm. No 6 cents, go next. Snap off a 3. Strength doesn't super matter since we have DNA. Okay. All right. Ecto here. No, but we have cryptid. Bummer. Pool for Hermes, okay. Where's the 6 cents? I probably don't need any more plutonium. No 6 cents, go next. Snap off a 4. Rebate 6s. Boss gonna debuff my spades, that's okay. Now rebate on 2s. Steel King. I do take Tarot Merchant. No 6 cents it looks like. Extra hand size. That's useful. I will admit that's useful. It's not like busted, but it is useful. Blank is also important. Looking for 6 cents. Okay, so snap 9 and 8, we can hang them. We can snap off the 9. Rebate on kings. I'm gonna make a gold one here. We can make a couple gold ones. And then the rest we can make steel from here. $6? Nope. Strength, I guess. There's 6 cents. So 6 cents replaces trading card. Go next. Ecto? No ecto. Let's not immolate here. Face down base cards is fine. Okay. Get rid of strength. I'm not gonna copy the DNA. Cryptid is useful, but it's not ecto. Crystal ball helps. This fool could be death card. Strength? I should have strength the queen, I guess. Let's go steel. Go next. Discard some of this stuff for the rebate money. Turn an 8 into a steel king. More rebate money. Ecto? Nope. Take a Hermie. I'm still looking for blueprints and brainstorms. Go next. So 8 and 10 we can hang them. Rebate the king. Play the 6. Ecto. Okay. Take a death card. Go next. So turn a 4 into a steel king. Discard some kings for money. Play a 6. Reroll. Okay. Strength doesn't matter. Showman. Okay. Death card. Go next. So stone, I am going to turn into gold. Copy the Baron. This boss previously played a debuff. Okay. Ecto. We did it. Get out of here. Alright, so now... shopping time. Second Baron, I guess, is not important. Mail-in rebate would be important. Go next. Hang 'em. Copy steel. Yeah. Looking for mine. Take a bean. Death card. One death is fine. Yeah, we can do one of those. Looking for mime, looking for blueprint. Go next. Make a gold one, snap off a 10, copy the steel one. Baron should win on its own. Nice. Antimatter? Nope. Okay, gift card, yes. Gift card instead of trading card. Fool for death, sure. Mail-in rebate. We should. Go next. Alright, so 5 you turn into gold. Rebate the jacks. DNA the steel. Copy the Baron if we need to. Hermie, we got rebate on kings now. Death, go next. So turn a 2 into gold. Discard. DNA ready. Steal, and then that wins on its own. All right. Arcana. For death? On a gold one? There's a brainstorm instead of rebate. Or done with DNA. Let's take a pause on the DNA. It'll come back later. Boss says not allowed to play a high card. We don't have to worry about the psychic, so I'm gonna roll it. Okay. Rebate on 6s. So there's a 6. Turn the 10 into gold. Copy the Baron. And then this is overkill. Alright, we need antimatter. Gift card. Instead of rebate. Go next. Alright, it doesn't matter what flavor kings we discard as long as we discard kings. So I don't want to spend a lot of time farming a lot of money, but I do want to spend a little bit of time farming a little bit of money so that I can slam the extra blueprint or brainstorm off of this showman. Okay, that's good money. There's a mime. There's Inweasable. Okay. Looking for another showman. Gift card's good. Go next. Discard the steel ones. Don't copy anything. Okay. Okay. Now we just need the vouchers. We need antimatter. Okay. Fool and death, very useful. I could ecto again. But I'd have to sell these. No, not right now. Temperance for 28. This boss. Face down cards. This is a troubadour. Alright, go next. 6, turn into steel. Okay. Gift card's done. Inweasable. Not good. This boss. Extra large, no problem. Okay, so... looking for Inweasable again. More steel. Looking for Showman. Showman instead of Lime. Nine into steel. Okay. That didn't win. That's okay. We just do one of these. That's gonna be overkill. And that's okay. I did pick up a double tag, so I'm probably not going to skip. Alright, so... looking for Blueprint and Brainstorm. I'm gonna hold a Fool for a Temperance. I think I still take the death cards. Maybe not. Temperance is better. Alright, we missed. Go next. One, two, three, four. I have one jack to turn into a king. Okay. Omen Globe. Okay. what's in here. Looking for my jack. There's DNA we can take. We missed. Go next. All right. We're on pace. If we're trying to get the 1 hour Naneinf, we're on pace. What we need is retcon. Soft requirement for retcon. We do very much need antimatter though. We need to farm money so that we can get blueprints and brainstorms. That's going to be the biggest time suck right now, is farming money for blueprint and brainstorm. If we just get it, then we can stop farming. Hola. I'm gonna say no. Cool. Go next. Okay. I don't actually need DNA. I can sell DNA if it helps me get my blueprint and brainstorm faster. Maybe. Something I'm considering. Brainstorm. Alright, DNA's out of here. Okay, so now we stop shopping. No, we still want another blueprint or brainstorm. And we need the showman to help us find it. First hand face down, no problem. So I'm gonna try one of these. So brainstorms on Baron, no copies mime should be enough. Extra hand, boss debuffs diamonds. This stuff doesn't matter. Maybe one extra steel here, maybe one extra red seal here. Blueprint or brainstorm? Nope, go next. Okay, so I guess death is valid if we want to go with death here. Discard the steel ones. Do something like that. Draw as many gold ones as I can. Okay, what needs to happen is I need to find Blueprint or Brainstorm immediately, and I need to find Antimatter in the next anti. Or else we lose. Could have taken a chariot. Okay. I think the 1 hour is off the table now. I think it took us a little bit too long to get our jokers in the mid game, even though our early game was pretty strong. If we had gotten the antimatter earlier, we could have skipped earlier. We did it. So now, okay. Showman is interesting. Sorry, what's the boss? This one says play only one hand. That's okay. Do one of those. All right. We don't have retcon. Might not be a problem. I don't have DNA right this second, so either we need to find DNA or we just need to find some other way of filling up the deck. which I'm okay with. Or we could just get DNA. I think 4 barons is too much. Maybe we should have done 3 barons. We're on pace for like a 105. Okay. Go back in time, I guess. That's fine. That's fine. No repeats. We could do that. We just do one of these. We do one of those. Give it the gas. Have we already had the serpent? Sorry. We did. Which means we need retcon. We actually lose without retcon. Sucks. Oop. Gold one. Top of the mine for 20 bucks. No retcon, go next. There's a voucher. Face cards face down is okay. I gotta do is discard that. Pick out one of these. Alright, voucher tag, don't do me dirty. We get 2 chances here. Retcon and then we're done. This negative juggler ends up not being useful unless you either don't get the hand size vouchers naturally, or you get ectoplasm, second ectoplasm. Getting 1 ectoplasm is hard enough. We can go back in time. Gives us more chances. Alright. I think this is a repeat boss. I think the bosses are looping now. We've gone through enough antes. We get the serpent pretty quickly then. Where it's possible. Serpent is possible from here. There's the retcon. Wheel. I can save like 20 seconds if I do one less mime. Fine. Okay. Force a card to be selected. You got me. That one? Wait, hold on. Get rid of that one. There you go. We have 2 minutes to find the burger. We do have D6 tag. Reroll start at 0. But we also have the vouchers with discounted rerolls. So ends up not being that big a difference. But it does save us $1 every reroll. If you reroll 20 times, that's $20. Pick up Hona. Alright, burger. Burger time. Should have taken parking. Inweasable doesn't help. Could be mail-in rebate. No. There's the burger. Serpent. I think with Cryptid I can actually nan here. Is that crazy? That's my toxic trait. I think I can nan in 25 instead of anti-26. gonna be a new personal best. So we just want to track how much does the score go up each time. So from 32 to how much? Went up by 4. Okay. So this should be like 8 E40. And we just want to make sure we don't go over 87. See? Alright, so this should be E45. Low E45. Okay. And then this one's going to be E49. Threw some garbage, that's okay. We got a little bit of garbage in the deck. There's like a time in the middle where I wasn't sure that I was going to get the DNA, and I was trying to figure out how to win without the DNA. How to get... You have to have at least 70 cards in the deck, because you have to play 1 in order to draw 3, play 1, draw 3. So you need to have an excess of cards. Anyway, what I was trying to do is like take random cards from the shop and then use death on those cards. And that's one of the benefits of Magic Trick. You can always expand your deck whenever you want. With death, you just need some blank card. Take any card so that you have a target for death. And then in the end game here, a little bit of garbage is okay. Because you can always play them. Draw 3, play the garbage. Draw 3, play the garbage. As long as your deck is like 80% complete, 85% complete, then you're good. The red gold ones are good in the beginning because you need the money and then you want to turn them into steel. If you still have some leftover gold cards, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And then in the last couple shops, as you're looking for the burglar, try to pick up a death card, try to pick up a fool, try to pick up a chariot. If you have the crystal ball, you can hold on to all 3. We're going to use the cryptid. It's going to be sick. Okay, this one takes me to 70. I think we might be able to get to 86. Maybe. That would be hashtag ideal. Yeah. I think we can hit 86. Okay. These last couple of minutes, so tense. The time's ticking down, but there's nothing that you can do. So if we go 8 twice, or sorry, if we go 4 twice, it should be upper 86, but since this is already 9.5, it should be lower 87. This next one's gonna be 83. This will be 87, but it'll be less than 9. And then we use scripted. Sick. And that's a new PB. And I guess, well, at the time of recording this, it's a record. It's the world record, I guess. At the time of recording this, C-Dubs and Stupid haven't beat my 109 from last time. But, you know, you might see this a week after I recorded it. I'm going to be on vacation, so you might see this while I'm on vacation. So I don't know actually what the... you know, what the goons have been up to in the past week or two or something like that. We'll see. Yeah, so if you want to break it down, we can talk about like, okay, what was the time waste in this run? Like, why is it 109 again, like we did last run? And why is it not under an hour? Where did we lose time? Here we didn't get the antimatter very early. Why does that matter? So if you have antimatter, you have more Joker slots, you can hold on to DNA while you're hunting for blueprints and brainstorms. Here what we ended up doing was sell DNA to make room for a blueprint brainstorm. Which means you have to find DNA later, which means you have to farm money to find DNA later. Okay, also, it's the same with the showman, right? If you want to get more blueprints and brainstorms, you need a slot for the showman. And if you don't have antimatter until later, then when you do get the antimatter, you have to buy a new showman. You have to, after finding the showman, then you have to get blueprints and brainstorms. And that costs money, and the money takes time, right? Alright, 109... 3 seconds this time. We did 109 before, that's 109 3 seconds. Let me take a screenshot from my friends. Anyway, yeah, that's what it comes down to, is you need Ecto early, and we're pretty consistent at getting the Ecto off the 6th sense. Pretty consistent in the sense that if we don't get the Ecto, we just restart. So if we don't have Ecto in the first 15 or 20 minutes, then we just restart. So assuming that you do get the Ecto, then you also want antimatter. So you kind of want Ecto and antimatter. You want maximum Joker slots in the first 25 minutes. And then the rest is just shopping and filling up your Joker slots. But if your Joker slots are as open as possible, as wide as possible, then you can hold on to DNA. And you can hold on to the showman. And you can hold on to value generators. And that's really it. I think what is going to eventually be the 1 hour run is going to be the run that has ectoplasm and antimatter in the first 8 antis. And probably also overstock. Overstock and antimatter in the first 8 antis is obviously pretty rare, but that's kind of what we're going for. Anyway, that's another one for the record books. That's what the deck looks like. Few extra pieces of garbage, not a problem. Level 5 high card, not a problem. High card you level up a lot in the beginning when you win with just chips. So that's like you're using the bull, you're using the stuntman, you level up your high card. When you get the Baron doesn't win on its own unless your high card is leveled up. So maybe it takes like level 20 high card for you to win with just the Baron. But once you have Baron plus Mime, or once you have Baron plus Blueprint or Brainstorm to copy the Baron, once you have Baron plus maybe you've got 4 or 5 red seals, then your high card level doesn't matter. The starting level doesn't matter. Alright. Take care, everyone.